Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college football, and we've got a two-team parlay. If you want 15% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net, just use the promo code TREAT, T-R-E-A-T. We've got Craig Trapp joining us to give his expert advice, starting with LSU at Auburn. LSU -3 in this one. The total is 65.5. So who do you like?
Well, when you look at this Auburn team, it's not a whole lot to like. I mean, Bo Nix, ever since his first game, when he had that big long throw to beat Oregon, I think people, and he had a lot of hype coming in as to Auburn. Everybody started to believe that you're going to start to see this on a regular basis, and as he developed, he would get better. Guess what? That has not happened, and it continues to hold this Auburn offense that I think is pretty talented. So I'm going to take LSU here. I just think LSU is playing better. At the beginning of the year, they just were missing so many players off last year. It just took a lot of time to get these players working together. But I like LSU -3. I think they have way more speed and way more talent on both sides of the ball. And I'm just going to fade Bo Nix until he starts to play a little more complete games.
Right. The decision making from Nix has not been great. 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and a lot of his bad decisions you won't even see on the stat sheet. They've just been times where he just missed wide open receivers and things like that. LSU quarterback Miles Brennan is questionable in this one, but even without Brennan, LSU still beat South Carolina 52-24. So good things for their offense there. And then our second game of the parlay, we've got K-State at West Virginia. West Virginia favored in this one, -3.5. The total is 45.5. This is a Big 12 showdown here. Craig, who do you like?
Well, until last week, I thought West Virginia really had some things going, and I thought West Virginia could be maybe even the team that kind of sneaks up on, Oklahoma, Texas, all the big Midwest teams, but that just hasn't happened. I just don't think West Virginia offense has developed enough. And Kansas State, since that opening loss, they have been really, really good. They've gone 4-0 against the spread, 4-0 straight up. Yes, they've had some easy wins in there, but you just have that at some point in the season. I just think I think this is like a coin flip game, even at West Virginia. So I'm going to take Kansas State plus the points here. I just think Kansas State is the better team on both sides of the ball, especially on defense. I think this Kansas State defense is pretty good, and that's why you see this total sit at 45.5. I think very good defense, but let's take the better of the side for me at +3.5.
Right. I think this should be a good game, one of the better games on the slate for me. And Kansas State, they do have some good resume wins over Oklahoma, TCU, and Texas Tech. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good one. But that's going to be our picks for our two-team parlay. We've got LSU and K-State getting the points. That's Craig's two-team parlay here on Picks and Parlays.